Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In today's class, we will discuss about beta and gamma functions problem. Let's get started. This is the question. Prove that integral 0 to pi by 2 root tan theta plus root of secant theta d theta, which is equal to half time gamma 1 by 4, again which is multiplied with gamma 3 by 4 plus root pi divided by gamma 3 by 4. This is the result we want to prove. Okay, to prove this result, let us start from LHS. Take this function definite integral LHS, and okay, using LHS we will prove a right side result. To proceed this, so one can recall beta gamma, sorry, only beta property 2. That so okay, we need to recall beta property 2. Let's start first. So given definite integral is integral 0 to pi by 2 root tan theta plus root of secant theta d theta. This is a definite integral. This could be rewriting like this. Theta from 0 to pi by 2. I am separating because integral something like f of x plus g of x dx could be writing like f of x dx plus integral again g of x dx. Such a way here we can split this one. This could be rewriting like this. Root tan theta also I am writing like this. Root of sin theta divided by cosine theta, again I am d theta plus sine, second integral 0 to pi by 2, separation, so term by term. So root of secant theta could be writing like this, root of 1 by cosine theta or 1 by cos theta d theta. Okay, after that this could be again rewriting as theta from 0 to pi by 2, theta from 0 to pi by 2, root of a by b format. This is like root of a by b. Root a by root b means root sin theta by root cosine theta. Root sin theta means sin theta power 1 by 2. Again divided by cosine theta power 1 by 2. Denominator cosine theta power 1 by 2. This could be rewriting like this. This could be rewriting like sin power or sin theta power 1 by 2 or sin power 1 by 2 theta. Okay, which is multiplied by cosine power minus 1 by 2 theta d theta. First integral could be writing, integrand could be writing like this. After that move on to second integral 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2. Here we have again it is like root of a by b. This could be writing like root 1 by root cos theta. Root 1 is 1 divided by root of cos theta. Root cos theta means cos theta power 1 by 2. So finally this term will become 1 by cos theta power 1 by 2. That could be writing as like this. Rewriting like so. I'll okay. So anyhow root 1 is 1. So I'll be writing here only cosine power minus 1 by 2 theta d theta. Okay, there is no sine term. After that what I will do, you can add from your side here sine term. Sine term, it's not there. How do you add sine power 0 theta? Just I am adding because I want to make both the integrands in same format, this integrand and this integrand. As we know, okay, basic results only I have used here. Root 1 is 1, again sine power 0 theta is result is 1. Let us mark this is equation number 1. Okay, so we have this fundamental rule. So integral theta from 0 to pi by 2 sine power p theta times cosine power q theta d theta. So it is equal to half time beta of p plus 1 by 2 comma q plus 1 by 2. This is the extended rule of beta property 2. I have written this is beta from beta property 2 I have written. Okay, after that similar pattern, if you look the equation 1, the first integral also limits 0 to pi by 2. Here also 0 to pi by 2. Okay, sine power p means half here, q means minus half. Compare with p comma q. Okay, the first integral apply this rule, half time beta of p plus 1 by 2, which means this is p half plus 1 by 2 comma q plus means minus half plus 1 by 2. Again plus sign. Here also when it comes to second integral, so p value 0, q value minus 1 by 2. Apply same rule for both the integrals. The next step, I will add new page. Here this could be writing like this. This is equal to, I have to write half time beta of p plus 1 by 2. P means, the first integral p means this is p. Okay, this is my q. Similarly, this is p. Similarly, this is q. The first integral, I'll talk about first integral. P plus 1 by 2, half plus 1 by 2. Half plus 1 by 2, comma, q plus 1 by 2, minus half plus 1 numerator divided by 2 as per the rule. Again, plus sign. I am writing now second integral. So, this second integral plus I have kept already. Okay, now P0 q minus half. Apply same rule. Means half, it's a rule, beta times half plus 1, 0 plus 1, sorry, p plus 1, 0 plus 1 by 2, comma, minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, because q is, we have minus half. So, q plus 1 means minus half plus 1 by 2. Now, further simplification, half time beta. Here, the value is, LCM is 2, no? So, 2 plus 1, 3. So, 3 by 2, 3 by 2. So, 3 by 4 finally. Because this 2 is multiplied with this 2 after taking LCM. It has become now 3 by 4. Finally, here 2 ones are 2. Minus 1 plus 2 plus 1. So, after, okay, LCM, this 2 is multiplied with the denominator. Means, anyhow, 1 by 4 it will become 1 by 4. Plus sign, beta of, half time beta of. So I have to write this is directly half, comma. This could be again like here this result, like this result. The answer is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. After that, this here, this 1 by half, say this half is comma. Okay, same. So the half is same. What I will do, I will be writing outside to make simplification. So after that, what I will do, I will open the square bracket like this. Now apply beta gamma relation here. Apply beta gamma relation. Beta and gamma relation, both places. Beta gamma relation. Apply here beta gamma relation for both the terms, which means gamma 3 by 4, okay, times gamma 1 by 4, because beta of gamma relation I will be writing here. Since this is called beta gamma relation, beta of m comma n equal to, in terms of gamma m times gamma n divided by gamma of m plus n. This is called beta gamma relation. Very important result. Yep. Okay, one can remember. So throughout while answering, okay, one can remember this rule. So most of the time we are using this rule in application problems. Let us denominator answer gamma of, now m plus n, which means 3 plus 1 by 4. Anyhow, I'll be writing 3 plus 1 is 4 by 4. Okay, otherwise one step if I want, you want, I will extend like 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 under gamma. Okay, plus sign. Again same here for the, for this term also. This is m, this is n. So I have to be substitute in suitable places. This will give you gamma half time gamma 1 by 4 divided by, here 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. Okay, after that if you look in numerator, gamma 1 by 4, gamma 1 by 4, same. I will be writing outside. The next step, this value I will be writing outside. 1 by 2 times gamma 1 by 4, common term I have written outside. Now here leftover part, gamma 3 by 4 numerator divided by, only left with gamma of 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means 1. Because as you know, okay, sum of these two fractions is, okay, 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means 1. Plus sign. Again here, this is already, okay, this value already I have written outside. Now left with the gamma half. As we know, gamma half value is root pi, standard value. This is also a standard result. So again next step I need gamma 1 also 1. These results one can remember. Now anyhow, this value I will be replaced with root pi. This one already written outside, finish numerator. Okay, divided by denominator we have, so half plus 1 by 2, sorry, 1 by 4. This half plus 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. Sum of these two fractions is 3 by 4, because LCM is 4, 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 divided by 4. Okay, as we know, gamma 1 is, I have given here, gamma 1 is 1. Finally, the result is, so finally result is half time gamma of 1 by 4, okay, which is multiplied by, okay, gamma 3 by 4 first term because gamma 1 is 1 plus root pi divided by gamma of 3 by 4. So this is what we want to prove, hence the result. Please check the result. Yeah, the same result we got it. 1 by 2 times gamma 1 by 4 outside, gamma 3 by 4 inside plus root pi by gamma 3 by 4. That same result we got it. Okay, hence the result. Thank you students, thank you for watching.